Again, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
See, in the last class we discussed about finding the derivatives, isn't it? Finding the derivative of a function at a particular point. Okay, what we discussed here, let's recall what you have learned in the last class. Suppose you are given a function y is equal to f of x. Y is equal to f of x. We are going to find the derivative at a point C. We are going to find the derivative at a point C. Okay, so that one we will find out the left hand derivative and right hand derivative. Left hand derivative we gave this as limit h tending to 0, f of c plus h minus f of c by h, isn't it? Left hand derivative and right hand derivative. If both the left hand derivative, okay, 0 minus, and this is denoted by limit h tending to 0 plus f of c plus h minus f of c by h. If both the left hand derivative and right hand derivatives are equal, then we say derivative of the function will exist. And it is denoted by, and it will be denoted by f dash of c. This is what we discussed in the last class. Once again, I will give the definition. Write down the definition in your notebook. Okay, definition. Derivative. Okay, write the heading. Derivative of f at a. Derivative of f at a point a. Derivative of f at a point a. So the definition is like this. Let's suppose f is a real valued function. Suppose f is a real valued function. Suppose f is a real valued function and a is a domain. So a is a point in its domain. A is a point in its domain. Suppose f is a real valued function and a is a point in its domain. The derivative of f at a, the derivative of f at a is defined by, limit h tending to 0, f of a plus h minus f of a by h. Limit h tending to 0, f of a plus h minus f of a by h, provided this limit exists. Provided this limit exists. If the limit is there only, we say we are able to find the derivative. Provided the limit exists. And it is denoted by f dash of a. And it is denoted by f dash of a. And it is denoted by f dash of a. Okay, what is meant by f dash of a? The derivative of f with, okay, the derivative of f of x at the point a. F dash of a means what? It is the derivative of f of x at the point a. The derivative, what is meant by derivative? The change in f in the neighborhood of a. F taking the neighborhood of a. Change. Okay, denote this as f dash of a. It is denoted by f dash of a. So what's the formula? Recall the formula. What's the formula to find the derivative at a point a? At a point a, the derivative is given by f dash of a is equal to limit h tending to 0, f of a plus h minus f of a by h. So what will be f dash of c? Suppose, what is f dash of c? Suppose c is a point in its domain. So it will be f dash of c.
Limit h tends to 0.
Limit h tends to 0.
F of c plus h
Minus f of c by h.
divided by h.
What will be f dash of 2? What is f dash of 2? In the place of a, you just put 2. Particular value is given. So it will be f dash of 2. Limit h tending to 0. F of 2 plus h minus f of 2 by h. F of 2 plus h minus f of 2 by h. Is it clear, children? What is f dash of minus 1? What will be f dash of minus 1 and h? What is f dash of minus 1?
Ma'am, limit h tending to 0.
Hmm.
F into minus 1 plus h minus f into minus 1 by h.
See, not f into, we say this as, we read this as f of minus 1 plus h, f of, okay, f of x, f of y. So we read this as f of minus 1 plus h minus f of minus 1 by h. Now, Dia, can you give me what is f dash of x? So here a, b are any values. If you generalize it, if you take any, okay, if you generalize it, Dia, what will be f dash of x? What is f dash of x?
Limit h tending to 0.
Limit h tending to 0.
X plus h minus f of x
By h.
by h.
And this is denoted by f dash of x. This is what we call it as derivative of f with respect to x. Okay, we are not substituting a point. We are, okay, x can take any value. When you start doing problem, you will be able to understand. Write the question. Find the derivative at x is equal to 3. Find the derivative at x is equal to 3 of the function f of x is equal to 2x plus 1. Of the function f of x is equal to 2x plus 1. Listen, children, this is an easy one. If you understand this, how to apply the limit and all, you can easily do this one. What is asked? We are asked to find the derivative at x is equal to 2 for the function f of x is equal to 2x plus 1. So listen, I'm naming the function f of x is 2x plus 1 at the point x is equal to 3. So I'm taking the point A is 3. At which point? At the particular point is given. That point I am taking as A. If you want, you can take it as C. Then write the formula. What is the formula? F dash of A is equal to limit h tending to 0, f of A plus h minus f of A by h. Is it okay? F dash of A is equal to limit h tending to 0, f of A plus h minus f of A by h. Now here A is 3. So it will be f dash of 3. Listen, children, you can write afterwards. Listen, you can write afterwards. Listen, all of you. So what is f dash of 3? It is limit h tending to 0, f of 3 plus h minus f of 3 by h. F of 3 plus h minus f of 3 by h. Now listen, f of x is 2x plus 1. F of x is 2x plus 1. Don't write, listen. F of x is 2 plus 1. What is f of 2? What is f of 2? How will you find f of 2?
2 into 2 plus 1.
2 into 2 plus 1.
5.
Okay, how we find it? Just you substitute the value of x is 2, isn't it? What is f of 5?
11.
It's 2 into 5 plus 1, isn't it? Likewise, what is f of 3 plus h? The place of x we are putting f of 5 means we put x is 5. Now what is f of 3 plus h?
into 3 plus h plus 1.
2 into 3 plus h plus 1. Is it okay? The place of x, we substitute this value. In the place of x, we substitute 3 plus h. What is f of 2? 2 into 2 plus 1. In the place of x, we have x as 2. The same property only here we are going to use. So, which is same as limit h tending to 0, f of 3 plus h. So, in the function, the place of x we have to put 3 plus h. So, 2 into 3 plus h plus 1 minus f of 3. What will be f of 3? The place of x you put 3. So, minus, putting the bracket, 2 into 3 plus 1 by h. Up to this, is it okay? Aryan, is it okay, Aryan? How we are finding this function? Up to this, is it okay? Any doubt, children? Is it okay? Now, so next step, I am going to expand this limit h tending to 0. When you open the bracket, 6 plus 2h plus 1 minus 6 minus 1 by h. Now plus 6 minus 6 will get cancelled, plus 1 minus 1 will get cancelled. So we will get limit h tending to 0, 2h by h, which is same as h will get cancelled. If h is there, you have to put 0. H is not there. So what is the answer? It is 2. It is 2. Is it okay? Is it okay? So listen, children, once again I'll explain. F of x is given as 2x plus 1. We are asked to find the derivative at the point 3. So at which point? That point you are taking as 3. Now apply the formula. Formula is the f dash of a is equal to limit h tending to 0, f of a plus h minus f of a by h. So in the place of a, we are substituting 3. So f dash of 3 is equal to limit h tending to 0, f of 3 plus h minus f of 3 by h. Here the function f of x is 2x plus 1. So f of 3 plus h means 2 into 3 plus h plus 1 minus f of 3, 2 into 3. In the place of x we put 3. So 2 into 3 plus 1. Next step, you open the bracket. Next step, when you open the bracket, you'll get 2 into 3 plus 1 minus 2 into 3 plus 1, that is minus 6 plus 1. So all the terms will get cancelled. Then what you will get here? This is same as limit h tending to 0 of 2. When h is there, you have to put 0. Here no h is there, so it is 2. Okay? Is it okay? The previous one, is it clear? Please, Shubham, mute it. Mute your. Now, is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
That method, is it clear, Gayatri? Okay. Let's do one more question. Write down. Find the derivative of f of x is equal to f of x is equal to 2x square minus 1 at x is equal to 5. Find the derivative of f of x is equal to 2x square minus 1 at x is equal to 5. How to do this? Function is given. At which point you have to find? At x is equal to? At the point x is equal to 5. So we can take the point A is 5. And f of x is, it is given 2x square minus 1. Now apply the formula. The formula is f dash of a is equal to limit h tending to 0 f of a plus h minus f of a by h. Limit h tending to 0 f of a plus h minus f of a by h. So when you apply this one, limit h tending to 0, a is here 5. So f of 5 plus h minus f of 5 by h. F of 5 plus h minus f of 5 by h. So which is same as limit h tending to 0. What is f of 5 plus h? What is f of 5 plus h? Can you give what is f of 5 plus h?
2 into 5 plus h square minus 1.
2 into 5 plus h the whole square minus 1. Very good, Punya. Emmanuel, minus, what is f of 5? F of 5.
Ma'am, 2 into 5 square minus 1.
2 into 5 square minus 1. Listen children,
All
you have to put the brackets. More than one term is there means you have to put the bracket by h. So that is same as limit h tending to 0, 2 into a plus b the whole square. You can expand it using the identity a plus b the whole square. So it is 25 plus 10h plus h square minus 1. Is it correct? A plus b the whole square. A square plus 2ab plus b square minus 1 minus 5 square. 5 squared is 25. 25 into 2 is 50 minus 1 by h. Which is same as limit h tending to 0. I am opening the bracket. So it is 50 plus 20h plus 2h square minus 1 minus 49 by h. Listen children, if you are doing it correctly, surely all the constant terms will cancel. Constant terms means terms without h. Surely it will get cancelled. If you are not cancelling, we can understand somewhere we have did a mistake. Now listen here, plus 50 and here minus 1 minus 49. Will it get cancelled?
Yes.
So we will get limit h tending to 0, 20h plus 2h square by h. Now, if we take the limit, when we put x is 0, numerator will become 0 and denominator will become 0. We have to avoid this. So what we can do? From the numerator, can we take one h as common? So we'll get 20 plus 2h by h. Now h will get cancelled. Now you put h is 0. So when you put h is 0, 20 plus 2 into 0. So which is same as 20. Which is same as 20. Is it okay? Is it clear? Any doubt in this method? Gauri? Aparna?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Atul, is it okay? Atul?
Yes, ma'am.
Krishna Chandran?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now write the next one. Next one. F of x is equal to 2x square plus 3x minus 5. Find f dash of 0 plus 3 into f dash of minus 1. Find f dash of 0 plus 3 into f dash of minus 1. So here we want to find the derivative at 0. We want to find derivative at minus 1. Okay, we have to find f dash of 0 plus 3 into f dash of 1. That means in step 1 you calculate what is f dash of 0. In step 2 you calculate what is f dash of minus 1. Then you apply in this one and find out the answer. Do it. You are going to do it. Start doing. You take the first one, do it, and then similarly take the derivative at minus 1 and find out the final answer. Do a few are there? Many are missing. Aishwarya is present. Aparna is there? Aparna. Take. Aditya Yasraj. Aditya Yasraj is present. Is it over, Emmanuel? Completed, Emmanuel? What is the answer?
No, ma'am, no.
No. What is f dash of 0? Calculate it and give the answer. Rijas is present. Rijas. Naurin. Srihari. Srihari is present. Srihari. No. What is the answer? What is the answer you got, Gayatri? What is f dash of 0? What is f dash of 0?
3.
F dash of 0 is 3. Okay. So, what about the others? Is it f dash of 0 is 3?
-5.
This minus 5. F dash of 0 is minus 5.
I got 3.
Got 3. Okay. What about Atul?
3, ma'am.
3. F dash of 0, if you apply this, what you will get? Limit h tending to 0, f of 0 plus h, isn't it? Which is same as f of h minus f of 0 by h. Is it like this? You will get f of 0 plus h. 0 plus h means it is same as f of h. So when you substitute this, it is limit h tending to 0. What is f of h? 2 into h square plus 3h minus 5 minus f of 0. So these terms will become 0 minus of minus, it will become plus 5 by h. So the terms without h will get cancelled. So limit h tending to 0. From the numerator you can take 1 2 h outside. So I'm taking 1 h outside plus 3 by h. So the answer is 3. What is f dash of minus 1? Those are completed. F dash of 0. Find out what is f dash of minus 1. F dash of minus 1. What is f dash of minus 1? Which is same as limit h tending to 0, f of minus 1 minus h the whole square, isn't it? 2 into minus 1 minus h the whole square plus 3 into minus 1 minus h minus 5 minus f of minus 1 by h. See, what about the expansion of minus a minus b the whole square? Minus a minus b the whole square will be same as
Minus of a plus b whole square.
yes, it is same as minus of a plus b the whole square, which is same as a plus b the whole square. If both the terms are negative, it is same as a plus b the whole square. So now simplify this and find out what is f dash of minus 1. If both the terms are minus, you can take the negative as common and it is same as a plus b the whole square.
Ma'am, in that equation, it should be minus 1 plus h, right?
Of 1. F of a.
I also have same doubt.
Yes, yes, it is minus 1 plus h. It is minus 1 plus h. Will not get minus h, it is minus 1 plus h by h. So you should be thorough with all the expansions. What is a minus b the whole cube? What is a plus b the whole cube? Here we need up to square. The next question and all we need up to cube, x cube. If x cube is there means we need a plus b the whole cube, a minus b the whole cube and all. What is the answer? What is f of minus 1?
Minus 1.
Minus 1.
F of minus 1 is minus 1. Okay. Are you all getting the same answer? So f dash of 0 is 3. F dash of minus 1 is minus 1. Are you getting minus 1, children? Are you getting minus 1? Yes. Then substitute in that one and find out the answer. So therefore what is f dash of 0 plus 3 into f dash of minus 1? F dash of 0 plus 3 into f dash of minus 1.
0.
So it is 0. So it is 0. F dash of 0 plus 3 into f dash of 1 is 0. 3 minus 3 you will get, which is same as 0. Okay, so you should get the answer as 0. Okay, children, you can continue with the next class. One more period is there. So at that time we can continue with this. You can end the meeting now. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.